Hello people of the earth, what is up? It is Blowgun here. Today I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial on how to make a blowgun. Before we start, this isn't really my design, this is HawkGuruHackers, so all credit goes to him. So yeah, let's start with the equipment list. For this project you're going to need a tin can, a pen, a relatively chunky pen really, bamboo skewers, a cutting tool really, I'm going to use a knife, tin opener and a piece of paper, also some sellotape. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is take your can opener and put it on your can. This is quite weird for a tin really, so just puncture it down and begin just to twist or whatever yours does really, and just take the end off. Careful, it's going to be quite sharp, so don't cut yourself. Okay, so next we want to take your knife. It's quite tricky really, just put the can on the side and just puncture it. Just above the rim there. So you don't want to go too far above the rim, because you're going to want basically the most of the can available for use, because this is going to be the body of the actual gun. Right, I think I'm just hitting the ridge really, so I'm just going to move in. There we go. Now for this bit you might want scissors. Okay, so I'm just going to cut around now. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's not very neat, mine's not very neat, just be very careful because this tin will be very sharp. So now you're going to want to do the same with the other side. That might be a bit too far out, but anyway. And I'm going to use some scissors just to cut around because it's just a bit awkward with the knife. Okay, once you've got this bit, you're just going to want to really simply cut straight down the middle. Okay, there we go, fold that out and boom. Okay, so what I've done is I've snapped the bamboo stick down a little bit. Sorry, this is for the darts I should say. Then you're going to want to put your bamboo stick just like that, just so it's on a bit of an angle. Sorry, I might not have been able to see then. Just so it's on a bit of an angle, just so it's like that, and then you're going to get a bit of tape. Of course, if you have a glue gun, it'll probably be a bit easier really. And glue that down. Okay. Next, what you're going to want to do is just fold that little bit round really on the corner, and just, so I'm going to turn this round because it's just going to be a bit easier then, and just keep rolling. Oops. Of course, the more you make of these arrows, they're just going to get a bit neater. So you're just going to want to roll it so the end always stays out, just a bit like that. And then once you feel as though you've got far enough, actually no, I'm just going to finish it off. And there we go. Pinch it really tightly. Get yourself some tape. Oops, I've just kinked it a bit near the bottom. That ain't too good, but oh well, I can brush it up with some tape. Once you got that, just neaten it up a bit really from then on. I'm just going to also stick some more tape, just lapping onto here a little bit, just so then the cocktail stick, if it gets stuck onto something, it won't just go flying out. Okay, so after the arrows are made, we're now going to actually move on to the body of the pen gun itself. So my can didn't really fold out, you could say. It was like flat, and then it kept on rolling in and stuff. But what I did was I just turned it round and started putting the thick pen on and just rolling it a bit, and that stopped it folding back, so it would be like a can. So that worked for me. I left it for an hour and it didn't actually start folding, so I'd try that. So I'm going to put the pen now in there and just roll it up. It's slightly tough, but it's not too bad. I'm not too happy with that. I can do it a bit better, so I'll just try again. That's not bad. And you might want quite a bit of tape, or duct tape. Duct tape will probably be better. Yeah, if you have duct tape, I'd use that. I've got some downstairs. Sorry, you can probably hear my dog barking. Yeah, it's not too bad. I also added some tape onto the end, just to prevent that from cutting. Just cutting myself whilst I was folding it, because it's quite sharp. Okay, so the next step is to take pretty much most of the dart that you made earlier and your tube. Mine's not too equal, like that side's a bit less, that side's a bit tighter than that side. So what I'm probably going to do is put the arrow in to the tight side like that. And as you can see, before it gets caught, mine goes to about there. Simply now just get a pair of scissors and chop the end off. Take it out. Make sure this is opened up a bit. Like that. I'm just probably going to... No, I think it's alright like that. I was going to add some tape. It's pretty good like that. Put it in, just like that, and it's loaded. There you go. Okay. I'm not too really far away from this, but let's give it a try. Okay, so on the first test it didn't stick into the wood, but I think that's because I've knackered the end of the arrow. It's all frayed because when I shot it against a wall. Very smart idea. So I'll just load it up now. Test 2.